Yeah, right on the hook.
Good evening, citizens of Louisburg and Town Council, and welcome to our December meeting of the Louisburg Town Council. And we'll begin this evening by having our roll call.
Mayor Neal,
Here.
Councilman Stover,
Here.
Councilwoman Woods,
Here.
Councilwoman Stein, Councilwoman Wright,
Here.
Councilwoman Baker,
Here.
Councilman Clancy.
Okay. Thank you. Item number 2 is our invocation. And could I ask Reverend Roseby, could you give us our invocation for this evening, please?
Let's pray. Eternal Father, we come in your name. Thank you for this day. We thank you for this opportunity to be here tonight. We thank you, Father, for the season, for we know the real reason for the season. We thank you for this year. We thank you how you've blessed us and watched over us all year long. That you continue to bless us in a mighty special way. That you be with us in this meeting tonight. In your name we do pray and give thanks. Amen.
Amen. And remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next item is the adoption of tonight's agenda. Could I have a motion to adopt the agenda if not any changes?
Make a motion, we adopt the agenda as printed.
It's been moved and proper second that we adopted tonight's agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Next item is the approval of the minutes. Get a motion to approve the November 10th monthly meeting. If no changes or objections, could I get a motion for approval of our November meeting? The minutes.
Second.
It's been moved to property second that we approve our November Town Council minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The next item on the agenda is our what we call public comments. This is the time when the citizens can come forth for 3 minutes and share whatever they would like to share with the council or any comments. And okay, I believe we have one on the agenda and being there. Yes, ma'am. Come forward and give your name and address for the record, please.
I'm Zilma Williams, and I live 306 East Noble Street. And I come tonight not with concern, but with a thank you. Back in October, my friend Joyce Smith and I went to visit Mayor Neal and Sean Midland and Terry Satterwhite. And we talked about how to make our town more beautiful. You know, it's been charming since 1779. And we wanted to add to that charm. And I was so excited that just a few days later, my husband came home and he said, "You got to go downtown." And we looked at the community station and it was beautiful, dressed for Halloween. And then before too long, it was dressed for Thanksgiving. And then before too long, have you been by there now? It's beautiful for Christmas. And I just want to say thank you. I think the street department had a lot to do with that. But I want to say thank you and let's keep it up. You know, we have a beautiful little town, and I think if people see the charm since 1779, they'll come and enjoy what we have here. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. Next is our old business, and we have a presentation from an audit presentation from PB Mayors, and I'll turn this over to Mr. Bittner right now.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me here. As the mayor said, my name is Robbie Bittner. I'm a partner with PB Mayors, the audit partner and engagement partner for this year's, or not this year's, but the fiscal 23 audit. I know this is why everybody's here tonight. The most exciting thing of the evening, I'm sure. I want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for allowing us to serve the town. This was I'm not going to say this is the easiest audit we've ever had. However, I think we were able to get through it and come to what I think everybody wants to have, which is a clean, good set of financials. So with that, our job as auditors is to present our opinion as to whether or not your financial statements are fairly presented in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles, or GAAP. With that, we can issue 4 types of opinions. We have the adverse opinion, which is where we believe that your financial statements are not fairly presented in accordance with GAAP. We have the disclaimer of opinion. This is where we have not received enough information really to render an opinion one way or another. We can issue an but-for or a modified opinion. This is where we believe everything is fairly presented in accordance with GAAP, except for maybe one part or 2 parts of the audit. And the highest level of assurance that we can provide as external auditors is the unmodified or clean opinion, which we did finally get to for the town for the fiscal year 2023. I do want to add that we do have an emphasis of a matter paragraph in that audit opinion. It's an add-in just to let you know that we did have some items that needed to be restated as of June 30th, 2022. So that beginning balances are restated, and that's just an emphasis of matter to point that out to you as you go there. So I am also presenting this under the understanding that you have already gone through the findings sort of in depth and that sort of thing. I don't want to rehash all that if we don't have to. So by all means, ask as many questions as you like. But that's my understanding is that we've already kind of hashed those things through. So I don't know that everybody here wants to hear me talk for 45 minutes. So in any case, in addition to our opinion on the financial statements, in accordance with government auditing standards, we are required to issue a report on your compliance with laws, regulations, grants, contracts, as well as identify to you any significant deficiencies or material weaknesses in internal control that we see during the course of our audit. This year, we did have 2 instances of non-compliance, which also had material weaknesses related to those non-compliance, and we had 9 material weaknesses in internal control as it relates to the preparation of the financial statements. Again, these are all the items that Mr. Sargent went through with you previously. So those items are all reported to you. If you have the copy of your report here, those items will begin on page 101, spell it out in detail, after which also has management's response to those findings, where there's what we call a corrective action plan of the items and everything that will be there to make sure that these items don't pop up again. Now, with that, I do want to remind you that this is the 2023 audited financial statements. So a lot of these items and the errors that were identified weren't pointed out until fiscal year 2025 or 2026. So the likelihood of seeing some of these as repeat findings in 2024 is fairly high. So I'm not guaranteeing that you'll see those again, but I just want you to be aware that because of the timing of where we are presenting this at this point, that those repeat findings may occur for 2024 and some potentially for 2025 as well. So any questions there? All right, if you go to page 2, no, I'm joking. I'm not starting there. In any case, in addition to our report on internal control and compliance, the town this year spent over $750,000 in federal funds, so therefore you're required to have a single audit or a uniform guidance audit in accordance with federal standards. With that, we issue our opinion on your compliance with those grant requirements, as well as identify any significant deficiencies or material weaknesses in internal control as it relates specifically to that compliance. This year, we did have the single audit, and it related specifically to the ARPA funds, or the Coronavirus Relief Fiscal Recovery and Relief Act funds. That is also listed in your schedule of findings and question costs just before page 101. I believe it's actually on page 100. And there, I have to say, we did not identify any instances of material noncompliance, but we did have one material weakness in internal control as it related to the compliance of the reporting aspect, again, which was an item that has already been disclosed to you previously. So any questions There. Well, this is it. We're going pretty quick. All right. So, all righty. In addition to those are the actual reports that we issue to you. You also have this smaller letter that was provided. This is our what we call our AUC 260 auditors communication with those charged with governance, or in what we used to call the SAS 114, where it's really just sort of the layman's terms of what did we find in the audit, what did we do, what are our responsibilities, what are yours, and it really kind of lays those out very simply. I'm not going to go through everything that's in this document, but I do just want to hit a couple of things. One, as I mentioned previously, we do have the emphasis of matter paragraph in the financial statement opinion. We did not have any disagreements with management. Significant difficulties, as you're aware, there were a lot of corrections, which is, I'll point out to you in just a few minutes, that several more pages in here, all of the adjustments that were made to the financial statements are included in this letter as recorded audit adjustments. We're also aware that you had contracted with GWI Tax and Accounting to help with the drafting of the financial statements. So that's something we have to make sure that we share with you. In here also shares your responsibilities as well as ours as it relates to independence, not only from a AICPA, but from the Government Accountability Office, since you are had an audit in accordance with government auditing standards. Also included in this letter are the significant estimates made throughout the course of the writing of the financial statements. These is where management's using their judgment based on rules and standards to determine what those amounts would be. Some of those items would be such as your allowance for doubtful receivables, your estimated life of useful assets, and your unbilled utility revenue. There's a couple more in there, but those are your main ones. We also implemented GASB statement number 96 during the fiscal year. Did not have a material impact. It's just something to be aware of that needed to be implemented there. As you move on through this document, you'll also have the other significant communications that we have with management. Then the main item there will be our what we call the management's representation letter. This is where management's signing that all the information that they have provided to us is complete and accurate to the best of their knowledge, and that we can rely on the information that is provided there. So the last piece of this report is the Local Government Commission requires us to complete what's called a data input form each year. This is, it used to be, for 23, it was an Excel document. For 24, it's an Excel document. For 25, it's a new system that they have us, are going to have us upload it to. And in here, we are putting in the information as it comes out of your financial statements and the results of our audit. And they will automatically kick out what they call performance indicators or performance indicators of concern. This year, the town had 7 performance indicators of concern. They are in the last of the appendix in this letter. So as you can see here, these items, this is exactly how it prints from the Excel that we have to complete. The first indicator is related to the available fund balance in the general fund. The second one is really related to you had appropriated fund balance, but fund balance also went down, which is just a question they would like to have answered. Water sewer assets, the ratio of assets went way down. This relates primarily to the one of the errors that we identified where some items were being double counted. Unrestricted cash, and then the last two are if the audit was late, which the audit was clearly late for the 23 year, and then if there were any material weaknesses. Now here, the town council is required to respond to the Local Government Commission regarding these items. So I believe from today's date, it's 60 days that you're supposed to respond from the presentation of the performance indicators to the LGC. Most, if not all, of the performance indicators have some that can be traced back to the findings that are identified in the audit report, and your town administrator has already gone through most of them, or actually all of them, and identified some corrective action. So this is just where you would have to bring together that corrective action and provide that information to the LGC. So, all righty. Other items to upcoming. That kind of covers pretty much everything from 2023. 2024 was an anomaly year. And what I mean by that, it was one of the first years that we did not have any significant GASB standards that have to be implemented as you go forth into 24. However, be aware that in fiscal 25, GASB statement number 101 related to compensated absences. This is whereby a portion of the sick leave that the town carries for their employees, if it's more likely than not to be settled in the form of cash, then it needs to be recorded as a liability similar to vacation pay. And that'll be a calculation that the town will need to go through during that, when we're going through that process for the fiscal year 2025. There's several other GASB statements that have been issued within the statements here. They're all listed in the footnotes, but none of them off the top of my head that I believe would have a significant material impact to the town and their operations. So with that, I'll be happy to answer any questions as it relates to any of the items that we've discussed.
Any questions from the council? If not, thank you. Thank you very much for you.
On behalf of PB Mayors, and again, so thank you for allowing us to work with us. It's been it's been eye-opening and been fun. It's been a journey, and we're glad that this one's done. And Sean and I were talking earlier, and we should be in a situation where we the next two should get done relatively quickly. Especially given we now have good starting point to jump off with. So thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my. Okay. Next item is the swearing in of our new council members. And at this time, we'll do that in order there. We have your statement. Also, at this time, I'd like to ask Judge Keith to come forward as well. We have four that will be sworn in today, and will be in this order. I, as mayor, will go first. Then David Rosby, excuse me, I stand corrected all this time. And Sean Kingsley, and then finally Councilwoman Wright. Okay.
Mayor, do you have anyone who'd like to come forward?
Yes, I do.
You may come forward this time.
My right brother, grandson.
All right.
He will do the honor.
Oh, wonderful. Mr. Mayor, are you prepared to take the oath?
I am.
All right, you place your left hand down and raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Christopher Neal,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
and maintain
and maintain
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution and laws
and the Constitution and laws
of North Carolina,
of North Carolina,
not inconsistent therewith,
not inconsistent therewith,
and that I will faithfully discharge
that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of my office
the duties of my office
as mayor.
as mayor.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations,
Thank
Mr. Mayor.
you.
Mr. Mayor, if you would just sign. All right, Pastor Roseby, if you will come forward. Yes. Thank you. have someone here you'd like to do the honors?
Yes, my son, Daniel Roseby, and my wife, Sharon.
Reverend Roosevelt, are you prepared to take the oath?
I am.
I state your name.
I, David Keith Roseby,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
and maintain
and maintain
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
and the laws of North Carolina,
and the laws of North Carolina,
not inconsistent therewith,
not inconsistent therewith,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of my office
of my office
as a town council member.
as a town council member.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Council.
Councilman Roseby, now take your seat. I'm the council.
We have a copy you would like to use, absolutely. You have someone special want to hold it, or?
Yeah, I like to.
All right. Wonderful. All right, if you place your left hand and raise your right, Mr. King. I state your name,
I, Sean Everett Sebastian Keith,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
and maintain
and maintain
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and the Constitution and laws
and the Constitution and laws
of North Carolina,
of North Carolina,
not inconsistent therewith,
not inconsistent therewith,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of my office
of my office
as a town council member.
as a town council member.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Council.
Councilman Kingsley, you may take your seat.
Right. Come forward. Have some people here that you would like to hold your Bible. Councilwoman Wright, are you prepared to take the oath? Your last name. All right, very good. I state your name.
I, Daddy Keith Rice,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
and maintain
and maintain
the Constitution
the Constitution
and laws
and laws
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
and laws
and laws
of North Carolina,
of North Carolina,
not inconsistent therewith,
not inconsistent therewith,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of my office
of my office
as a town council member
as a town council member
and mayor pro tem.
and mayor pro tem.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Okay. Citizens of Louisburg, you now have your new mayor and town council for the next 2 years. All right, so
Mayor, with everyone now seated, I'd like to make a motion that we recognize Betty Wright as our mayor pro tem for this next session of council.
and I second that motion. You, you heard, now been properly moved and second that we accept and have Councilwoman Betty Wright as our next mayor pro tem. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right, thank you. All right. Next item on the agenda is the approval of the PB Mayor's audit contract for fiscal 2023 and 24. Mr. Mayor.
Mayor, Town Council, thank you. In front of you tonight is a audit contract for fiscal year 23-24. As you are aware, the state of North Carolina requires that we have an audit that's been approved by the board, and we have a contract with PB Mayors to do this, and I'd like for you all to make a motion, a second, and give us your blessing to move forward with this audit contract so we can begin 23-24.
You've heard the statement there. Could I get a motion to move forward with this contract for PB Mayors?
I make a motion, we move forward to accept and go forth with the next audit.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and properly second that we move forward with the approval of the audit contract for PB Mayors. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Thank you.
And thank you. Thank you. Okay, right on. The next is the administrative report. Sean?
Mayor, Town Council, thank you. Just a few things I'd like to mention. The first annual turkey trot brought about 225 people to downtown Louisburg on Thanksgiving morning. We worked through some issues, and we'll continue to work through a couple issues that we had, but it was a great success. We're looking forward to next year. I'd also like to thank staff, citizens, volunteers who came out and made the Louisburg annual Christmas parade, tree lighting a success. We're very excited about that, so I appreciate all that came out and was a part of that day. I would also like to congratulate our newly elected officials, and I look forward to working with you all over the next 4 years. Town Hall will be closed December the 24th, 25th, and 26th in observance of the Christmas holidays, as well as Town Hall will be closed January 1st in observance of New Year's Day. That's it.
Okay. Next is the mayor's report. I too would like to thank all of you for your support this past year for the mayor of Louisburg. And next year, we hope to have an even more exciting year. One thing that I'm excited about is that we have made contact with a group that will come to us and give us seminars on first-time home buyers. As you all know, that we are embarking upon a very vigorous housing development as part of our economic development for the town of Louisburg. And along with that is this program to educate citizens on how, especially first-time home buyers, on how they can move from a rental into a mortgage and a home. So this is something that will be coming forth as well for next year. And also, we're looking even more in depth as appointing various ad hoc committees to advise the council as we move forward on various issues as well. As usual, I've also done what they call the senior boxes. This is a monthly thing that I go around and deliver boxes to our senior citizens. I've done that for this month, and as always, engage the citizens in conversation as well. As you know, some seniors, are homebound and they don't get out very much. But as we take these boxes in, they are very excited, and some, don't get out. I always like to speak to somebody that's bringing them something, and I go into what is called listening mode. I listen to what what they are talking about. So, and that's a very rewarding thing for me as well as them. So that's part of what my report has been for this month. And I also like to wish all of you, citizens of Louisburg and Franklin County, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, a safe one. Thank you. Okay. The police report, Chief, is anything you'd like to?
The only thing I want to say is congratulations to Mayor Neal and Councilwoman Wright in the re-election, Councilman Roseby and Councilman Kingsley on their election. Look forward to working with you all. Other than that,
Okay. Chief Fuller?
Only thing I have to say is I'm gonna reflect on Chief Lincoln. Congratulations to the new town council.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Next is council comments. We'll start with Councilman Stover.
Two things. As you all know, the weather has been extremely cold, and the Louisburg Methodist Church, in conjunction with the Presbyterian Church and several other churches, has been opening white flag shelters in our fellowship. We will be open tonight and tomorrow night. We were open last night. We have 5 folks. If you know anybody that needs a warm place to stay tonight, they are welcome. If they need a ride, call us and let us know, and we'll try to arrange to get them transportation. The other thing is, I don't know how many you've noticed, but I think the DOT finally heard us, and they are starting to lower the speed limit on Main Street. It is now 25 miles an hour from the college, I believe, to East River Road. And I think they're going to extend it all the way from 39 to 56. So if you got a lead foot, slow down. Thank you.
Councilwoman Woods.
I would like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Congratulations to the new council members. I look forward to working with you all. I hope everybody has a very, very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Councilman Kingsley.
I'd like to congratulate, first of all, the new council members and returning council members as well, and Mayor, to you as well. We appreciate you coming out and supporting us, and having the opportunity to exercise your rights to go ahead and vote for our community and stand up and have a voice to be heard. So we thank you all for that. I had a lot of events that I was able to attend to the month of November. Interfaith Council with the over at the college for the community lunch, which is an excellent event. My son Sam and I got to attend that and help with the setup of that, and also the Homeless Awareness Month at the courthouse. Recognition of those who are homeless throughout this time, and like Doc Stover said, being aware of the cold season that we had above us, be aware how we can help those people out there. So thank you all.
Thank you. Councilwoman Wright.
Yes, thank you. I like also to congratulate the newcomers. I'm glad I got to know him. I got to know Mr. Kingsley as well while we was out there campaigning on election day. And I'm just happy to be within the ranks to be here again. I just thank everybody. I did go out to St. Paul to give away the turkey giveaway for Thanksgiving and for the Christmas last Saturday morning. One of the colder mornings, people were telling me, but once you get out there and start moving around, it didn't feel that cold to me for some strange reason. And I'm a person that sleeps at 10, 11 o'clock with nobody buzz. So I just thank for helping Dr. Hardy, and she's seeing something in me. And we just enjoyed that. And I just thank God for everyone that's here, came out tonight, did not show it robbery to come out in the cold weather to witness what has been done this evening. I thank you all for being here. Just keep praying for our town council and just be visible on our next meeting. I enjoyed seeing you all here tonight, but I'll be enjoy seeing you more in January. Thank you.
Councilwoman Baker.
Yeah, I'll echo what others have said. I welcome our new council members. Look forward to working with you over the next couple of years. Thank you to everyone in the audience for coming out, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Councilman Lewis.
Mayor Neal, and to our council men and women, I'm thankful to and excited about this journey that I'm on now. Looking for greater things, to be a great help right here in Louisburg. I love Louisburg. We've made this our home, and I'm excited about it. I'd like to wish all of you a Merry Christmas, and thank those. I want to thank all of those who supported me, as well as I want to congratulate all of you who are now new council members. Thank you. And I too was able to be a part of that homeless awareness. Was there and gave the invocation there. So I'm looking for greater things. I'm a visionary. I look for greater things. And I just believe right here in Louisburg that things are about to happen even more. So I'm excited about that. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. All right, the next and last item on the agenda is the adjournment. Can I get? It's been moved and properly seconded that we adjourn. All in favor? All opposed. Again, thank all of you for coming out. And our next meeting is January, the second Tuesday in January. So we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much.